Hello people, so today we're gonna do koshary. It's an Egyptian dish. It's like a complete dish, from bottom to top. It's really unique. So we're gonna use some pasta, some rice, some chickpeas, lentils. For the seasoning, we're gonna have some chili flakes, salt, pepper. This is paprika, smoked paprika, some garlic. Onion is the main component of the dish. Some flour to fry that, to coat the onion and fry it. Some oil for sure. Dish costs like $4 per serving, a little bit less than that. We're gonna use like a pot for the pasta and a pot for the rice and lentils. We're also gonna need like a frying pan. So pretty much 2 pots and a frying pan. That's it. So guys, to start this, I'm gonna start with the lentils. So I'm gonna add a third of a cup of lentils. I'm gonna also add 1 cup of water. So a little bit over 1 cup. And then I'm gonna bring to the stove top. So in the meantime, I'm gonna wait for the lentils to go to a boil, and then this is the rice. This is 1 cup of rice. I'm gonna just soak it in water for 15 minutes. While it's soaking in water, it's gonna soak for the same amount of time the lentil is gonna simmer. So by the time the lentils are ready, the rice is also gonna be ready. Just let it soak for 15 minutes. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do the onion part of it while the lentils are in, and the rice is also soaking. So I'm gonna take the bottom and the top out. You can just peel the skin off. Because it's a very fresh onion, it doesn't have much skin to it. You can just start cutting like this in rings, and then you're gonna make rings out of it. I'm not gonna use the whole onion, but you got the idea of it. Just have one. Then you got this like rings, the discs, just like this. Then this is just regular flour, AP flour. Just toss in and flour. Just gotta like coat them in flour. Whole bunch, just like this. Toss it in flour. Just make sure it's like really coated and nice. And in the meantime, you can just heat up a pan with oil. This is such a fast process, so you're just gonna heat up a pan with oil, cooking oil, and then you're gonna add this to the frying pan and stir like constantly. So I'm gonna show you guys. So this is pretty much it. It's also coated. So guys, I'm just adding a little bit of oil. And this one is non-stick, so it's really nice. This time is not a splash. You can add just more oil to it, but you want it hot anyway. See the onions right here? I'm just gonna dump in the oil. Stir it constantly. And add a little bit more oil. Yeah, it's looking good. We don't want it super brown. We just want like a light golden. So this is looking amazing already. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. So just let it cool and set it aside. So guys, I just strained the rice that it was soaking. I'm gonna add to the lentils after the 15 minutes. Also gonna add the chili flakes, the paprika, and the chili flakes, and then just a little bit of salt and the lentils. Then I'm gonna stir it. Then I'm gonna leave this for 3 minutes. Then I'm gonna add some water, because the lentils still have some water from the lentils. So I'm gonna let it dry for like 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna add. For you guys, it says 3 cups of water. I'm gonna add 1 cup of water. So I'm just gonna add just a little bit of coriander and a little bit of oil too, and then wait for those 3 minutes. Okay guys, so I'm gonna add just a little bit of water to this. Then we're gonna bring it to a boil, and then we're gonna let it and then reduce it to low, very low, and then let it simmer for like 15 minutes. Just a little water. Then it's like low, medium. Right here, I have this pot. I'm gonna heat it up on high, and I'm gonna salt the water. It's gonna be for our pasta. Salting the water, you can just really add a lot of salt. And then after it's boiling, we're gonna add some pasta to it. Leave 8 minutes until it's firm to the bite, al dente, and I'll check with you guys later. So the water is boiling. I'm gonna add the pasta. That's pretty much it. Now we're just gonna wait for 8 minutes for the pasta to boil. Okay guys, for the tomato sauce, while the pasta is in the pot, and then the rice is also in the pot, I'm just gonna chop this down. I'm gonna add all the spices. The first thing is gonna be sauteing the onions. Now we can just do the garlic. So the oil is heating up. I'm just gonna add the onions to the sauce. Stir it around. Pretty much I added enough oil to just coat the bottom of the pan and just saute it a little bit. We don't want it brown or golden, we just want it translucent. So probably 4 minutes, less than that. Then we're gonna add the garlic and all the spices. And by the time the onions are ready, I'm gonna have all the spices and just gonna dump it. So now I'm gonna add, this is coriander, chili flakes, add smoked paprika, garlic. So I'm gonna add all that. Let everything smoke for like 30 seconds. So I'm gonna add the tomato juice, tomato sauce on top. And we're just gonna let it simmer. Mix it and then mix it every now and then, just to let it simmer. So the sauce was simmering for 15 minutes, maybe a little bit less than that, and it's ready. It's almost getting attached to the bottom, so I'm gonna call it ready and just set it aside. It. I turn on the faucet and the cold water on. I'm just gonna dump the pasta in it and strain out the pasta. Strain the pasta, cold water, and then if you're not gonna use it right now, you can just store it with the olive oil. Just put it with olive oil and then the cold water. We want it cold. So that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so the rice, all the water from the rice is drained. I tested the rice. It is firm to the bite, really good, but it's not super hard, so it's perfect. So This is it, it's ready. So I'm gonna assemble the koshary. So let's go. Okay, so first thing we're gonna put is the rice with the lentils. Plate, just like this. And I'm gonna add the pasta now. Pasta. I added a little bit of olive oil to the pasta after it's done, just so it remains like fresh, and it has like a distinct flavor besides the salt. Now I'm gonna add the tomato sauce. Then you can add the onions on top. And you can actually see the like layers from this angle here. You can see the layers, and then just top everything off with just a little bit of chickpeas, more than enough. And then I'm gonna save a little bit of chickpeas for later. This is the dish, koshary, Egyptian dish. It's the pretty much the national dish. Thank you guys.